Okay, so you think you know how to do presentations. So for a series of my slides, they are all, each page, they are just pictures, okay? And every single page, I will try to deliver a message about something I want to say. So get ready for it. Okay, so presentation. So every single time we stand on this stage, okay, no, it doesn't matter where we are, either we're teaching a class, right, or a PhD students or master grad students, they go out, present a conference, we will think, okay, do they understand what we are talking about? Okay, 99% of the time, we hope they have this impression, right? But what's the reality? Most of you guys have been teaching for a while, and the reality usually is this, right? It's like, what the professor just said? I don't understand, right? So what looks like there's a disconnection, right? So what's wrong with this disconnection, and how can we fix this disconnection, make them connect all back together? Especially for engineering, as engineers, scientists, or researchers, our goal is to make humankind and this society better with our invention, okay, or with our work. But if we cannot even present ourselves, okay, then what's the whole point? You spend 24/7 in your lab, in your office. I'm a theoretician, so I sit down, I have a piece of paper, I got a pencil, I can start deriving equations. But if I cannot explain what it is, it's basically useless, right? It's basically useless. So one of my goals when I teach my class, I want to let students know, hey, whatever you're doing, that's great, but can you at least tell somebody what you're doing and what there can be benefits from it? And from the engineering students I've met during my very short career until this point, I haven't found a student who really knows what he's doing. He's basically just doing what his or her professor told him or her to do. And that is very sad in my opinion. So in my class, I try to blend in the components because for most of grad students, they are smart, okay? I don't need to teach them too much. They can understand the materials by themselves, but this disconnection, I want to fix this disconnection so that they can actually present something. There was a whole objective and a whole motivation I want to do when I teach this class and why I want to do this approach. Okay, so this is my solution. Mutual respect. Okay, I respect the audience, and the audience will respect back to you. Okay, what do I mean by I respect the audience? I need to make sure who is sitting down there, who is my audience. Okay, I say something from their perspective so that they can learn something out of it. I mean, when Albert Einstein first derived E equals mc squared, okay, 99.9% of the whole world did not know what it means. He submitted the paper, got rejected 18 times before it was accepted and to publish in a very, very journal. Nobody ever knew what the journal was. Okay, why? Maybe it's because he's super smart. And he is super smart. 1905, the age of gold, right? He published 5 papers, and 3 of them, they are fantastic. But what's going on here? Why didn't anyone just accept his work? In my opinion, because he's a scientist, he's a physicist, he did not spend too much time, okay, how do I relate E equals to mc squared to somebody who might not be as smart as he is? He did not think of that perspective. And I know I'm not as smart as Albert Einstein. So part of my job, what I want to do is, whatever I'm doing, I hope I can benefit part of the society, part of the humankind. So that's a respect the audience. And the audience will respect you because you're saying something they can find useful in their life. Okay, they can use it for something. And in my opinion, there's a respect from the audience back to you. So when that cycles becomes infinite cycles, keep going on and on, they actually create a better presentation. So how do I do it? So in my class, I teach ME 820, which is original mechanics of fluids. It doesn't matter what class it is. It's a mathematical class. So most of the students, they'll just stand up and say, okay, start taking notes. Okay? Yes, they can understand what I'm saying because they took my notes. But at one point, I have a student say, all right, now I'm done with all my lectures. Starting from next week, you guys are presenting. You present your research to the rest of the team. Okay? Because the students, they take my class, yes, they are all in ME. Okay? Mechanical engineering. But some of them, they have a fluids background, fluid mechanics. Some of them have a nuclear engineering background. Some of them have a solid mechanics background. Some of them has a control background. They don't have too much overlapping. So if those students, they can explain their research to the rest of the class and make sure they understand, that's a win, in my opinion. So how do I do it? So first of all, I flip the classroom. I tell students, hey, you're presenting. So tell me what your topic is. I'll sit down with you. Okay, make sure your topics are appropriate for the class, and get the class activities. Give him some advice on class activities. How he's going to deliver his lecture. Are you going to use a board? You're going to use a slides, or you have some interactive interactions with the students. Okay? But after that, I had to make sure the audience actually receive what he's trying to say, what he's trying to do on the stage, right? So I have two activities. One is called minute paper. It's an assessment tool, very common. So what I have students do is write down in one sentence what have you just learned in his lecture, in his class. Minute paper, student can write down, no problem, right? Second one, Marty's point. Okay, second question, tell me what you want to learn more from his lecture. What did you expect more from his lecture? What's the part you don't understand what he's saying? Okay, then I will collect, there's a third part. I have them grade each other's presentations, just like they do our T-Val, now it's their turn, they do T-Val against each other, so that they know, hey, don't be mean to professors. Professors are also a human being. One time I was reading my T-Val, and it was Christmas time. I was so happy, yes, let's go shopping. But after seeing my T-Val, I told my wife, we're not going, we're staying home. Okay, it was a joke, but eventually she still dragged me out. But so minute paper and Marty's point, then we have the evaluation part. Then I will collect all of those papers. Of course, they are not putting their name down. Okay, I will read through all of the evaluations. I'll compose a report. Then I will take the presenter, come back in, and say, hey, this is what we get from the students. For the first part, minute paper, okay? Look at those comments, those sentences from students. Are they the points you try to teach the students, try to present? If they echo for something you say, it's a win. If not, what's wrong? What's wrong? Did you need to do something to fix it? Okay? And for their parts, it can be more clarified from Marty's point. The second question is, what did you want to learn more? So students will write down, okay, but I don't understand, well, how did you get this equation? How did you get that? How do I use this? How do I use it in my research? So when he get those informations, he will go back and rearrange his second lecture. So each student have 2 lectures. So rearrange his lecture so they can clarify some of the problems and stress or emphasize what he was trying to say in his first lectures, and come back in the second lectures, he will teach again. Not the same topic, maybe extension, but he was able to fix the way he was presenting in his class materials. So every student have 2 lectures. I want to see them have that cycle. And from what I observed, the evaluation, if the first one, say, the average was 2, okay, usually it can bump up to 4 after this cycle. A simple assessment. This doesn't take more than 3 minutes with the students. Of course, I have a smaller class. For the bigger class, you might have it will take a bit more time, but I believe it's still manageable. For online students, it's even easier. I have students who record their presentations online. I'll watch it. Every student will watch it. They still have the same form that filled out. I'll read it. Then I will email the summary back to students, and I will get on phone with the students. So that's what we observe, and I think that's something you can do to modify your second presentation. The students will do it, and then upload his video for the second lecture. And in my opinion, and in my experience, they actually really help them to deliver to learn how to deliver their research, deliver their work. So a pie, I love pie. Okay, so I told my students there's a pi theorem. Yes, in engineering there's a pi theorem, but Dr. Chen has another pi theorem. Okay, so this is not pi, this is PIE, actually pi. So what does it mean? My grandma is a farmer. Okay, she never went to elementary school. Her knowledge stops, or she already learns the knowledge on a farm. Okay, So imagine Thanksgiving time, you're going to grandma's house and your grandma say, hey, you're going to college, what have you been doing? Or say, oh, you're going to graduate school, what research are you working on? Yeah, you can start saying, oh, I'm working on kinetic theory, talk about how the polyatomic gases interact with each other and how to figure out the relaxation time constant. Trust me, your grandma will look at me like, what? And next thing, your grandma will kick you out. No pie for you, right? I told my students, that is a fail. That's a failure. So what you should do is, think about it from your grandma's perspective. Explain you how your grandma can understand why your work is important and how she can be benefits from it. And then your grandma will open her arms and say, come here, this is a fresh baked pecan pie, which is my favorite. So that's my pie theorem. So students in the future, they can be put on the thinking cap, that has a light bulb, means they're actually thinking. Then you have antenna on the top. Antenna, you can serve as two tools, right? Receiving and emitting. So when they receive, they know what they're doing, then they can also reach out and teach the rest of the world. I hope my students, they all look like this in the future, and I hope I'm still working on this to be like this. Okay, I think we are all learning towards this is our ultimate goal. So I love sports, so we'll have a game with Baylor tomorrow. So hopefully we will beat Baylor, which I think we will, but we never know, right? All right, thank you very much. My name is James Chen from Mechanical Engineering Department.